this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Next to hit, Edward Olivares. On the ground to first. And that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Vinny Professor stands in here, takes ball one low. There's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. The Royals get a run in the inning on this. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill in this one, Alec Marsh. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Now it's the DH, Brendan Donovan. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lars Nootbaar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Way upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air, right field. Waters moving under it. 2 away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Wilson Contreras.
Seems like he's delivering every single night for this team right now, and all eyes are on him. Probably the hottest guy in baseball, and you can't help but hear people talking about him around the league. 15 RBIs in his last 10 games.
0-2.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Back here at Busch Stadium. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Drew Waters. Gets him to chase after that one. And that's downstairs and outside. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something.
And he can't come up with it. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Left field. Yepes makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 15. That one's in there, 0-1. Waters, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The other way. Goldie to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 error in the. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That's in for a strike. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. Here's Nolan Gorman. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say, don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The punch out there. Snap throw.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Strike 2. And a base hit into right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
And the 1-0. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. So back here in St. Louis, and now the DH, MJ Melendez. Clips the corner, strike one. Melendez in his second season, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. This to third. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number one.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And now it's even up. Comebacker to the mound, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Huey Magruder. And now the lefty. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Broken back ground ball to second. Gorman over to DeYoung, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Perez will handle the catching duties in this one. A member of the 1,000 hit club. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Over to first, and he's saved. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. Gorman throws on to first. And that is that. Royals welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Juan Yepez.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. So up next, Mike Antico. And first offering is fouled off. Antico measures 5 feet 10 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. To second, pulls him off the bag. Mike Antico with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Donovan leads off first with 1 away. And it is 2-1. Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Edward Olivares. On the outside corner, and that is strike one.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And here is Vinny Professor. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Drew Waters stands in. Swings through that one for strike one. Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the dirt. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom four. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Ball one there. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Fastball in for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And it's 1-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And that's too high.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Now here is Nolan Gorman. Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
And it's even up.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And now it's even up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Michael Massey. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, number 15. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he deals. Line drive. And a base hit right there. In to score is the runner from third. And a 2-1 ball game now. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Double play ball to second. Gorman. Over to DeYoung. How about that double play? So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Juan Yepez. New pitcher on now, Jonathan Heasley.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And there's a foul ball. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And now Brendan Donovan. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
This one in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Top of the 6th inning, and here is Huey Magruder. And first offering is fouled off. Magruder in his rookie season, 29 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Perez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 1st inning. Out towards left center. Yepez under it. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. And the batter now, Edward Olivares. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Strike two.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the sixth. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. There's a strike. Good eye right there. The 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Olivares flashes the leather on the run and catch.
The first baseman, Paul.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Chris Stratton. Gets the ball. Now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Vinny Professor. That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
And that one moves his feet. The 2-2. That one the other way. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Massey, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball center field. Antico on the move, makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Set for the last half of the seventh, and the batter now, Nolan Gorman. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that's outside. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
The catcher,
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
John Perez.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That's down and in. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
In the air, left field. Magruder puts it away. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Now on the bump, number 49.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Nicky Lopez. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Grabs it barehanded. Save!
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Now it's going to be MJ Melendez. Swings through that one. 0-1. Strike 2.
0-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Slow roller up the middle. It's in and out of his glove.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Here's the left fielder, Huey Magruder. Pinch hitter coming on, Alexi Guevara. 1 out, runners at the corners for him. Now he steps out as time is granted.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over. And he's back again. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. And now Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Lopez at third. Witt at first. 2 out of the inning. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. Royals strand a pair. Staying in the game on defense, Nicky Lopez. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. And now Juan Yepez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Number 11, Alexi Guevara.
The 0-1. That one is upstairs.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss there. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Mike Antico, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gathers and throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And they trail it here 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Hicks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's going to be Edward Olivares. And the first offering is not close. Hicks, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. The pitch. So now 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Professor. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now Drew Waters. And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it foul.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a swing and a miss. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a bouncer. Gorman. On to first, and the inning is over. Offense held it. Welcome back. And now Lars Nootbaar. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Center field. Olivares moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That one lifted to left. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Scott Barlow on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
First offering misses the mark. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short. Witt. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.